Welcome back to another video with, you guessed it, Dave. Now, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2. I hope you guys like Part 1, but we're back at it. Let's continue playing this thing. I kind of skipped forward a little bit past too. Oh, come on, don't do this to me now. Oh, no, you worked last time. Why? No, I literally was doing this for, okay, thank God, I was not. I'm not gonna restart this. I'm not gonna lie. I had to restart 10 times. It's 10 times because this thing wouldn't work. Where if I record, I can't click nothing, and then it turns out I gotta do these little things just to make it work. And 10 tries, 10 tries. It's annoying. I'm not even gonna cut this out, dude. This is just let it go. Like, well, maybe Natsuki says, but you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's wheel logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. He carefully places a tea set in front of us each before sitting down to see the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, this teacher goes. The teacher gives permission. It, can you just do that? I mean, I guess yeah. Yeah, I guess I guess I don't know. Why I'm trying to act like that. Wait, is my timer going? Yeah, my timer is going. I do have a timer in the background for 20 minutes. The thing is, I don't want to be rude, but I'll be very honest. I don't really think I could play this game 20 minutes per like part one, part two. Guarantee you is gonna get to part 10. I'm not gonna do part tens. It's gonna be a lot of editing. Or is it? Wait, like, is it? No, no. I think like yeah, I don't know. I don't know when this getting all I know is this thing's pretty creepy. I feel like I'm confusing you guys, which I am. Because I have a timer for 20 minutes. I think the max I can do is 30 minutes because I'll be very honest. I know some of you guys can't even pay attention, attention spans. But at the same time, I couldn't complain either way because I do have a short, like, bro, I'm just saying, bro. Oh, I'll get back to it. Oh, I wasted so much time by talking to you guys, didn't I? Yeah, I did. A good tea can help you with a good book. I did not know what they said. I just guessed. Guessed. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. I don't know why you need to point that out. In fact, why did he have to point that out? I don't even think he was really being intimidated at all. I saw some parts of it. Was he said yet last time? All he did was just say a good tea is very good for like it's very nice to have words, words. A good tea. No, not good tea. Drinking tea alongside reading a book is great. That's what he said. And Monica earlier was just talking about, oh, don't get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. I mean, how is that trying to impress me? We're already friends. Like, what more can you want? Like, pretty good. I don't know. I mean, not really because of this. Well, technically speaking, since our buddy Dave only knew Monica for like what? They only knew we were in the class for like for one semester, 1 year. I don't know. Like they already consider each other as kind of pals, which I don't really know how that works since just because you're in the same classroom with someone doesn't really mean you're kind of friends. Well, maybe you might know each other. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be passion for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. I'm gonna try to do little voices for these guys. You faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raised an eyebrow. Then smile at me. Music's really good though. So, what made you consider a literature club? Hmm. I was kind of afraid of this. I was afraid of this question. Something tells you I said to Monica that I was practically tragedy by sorority. I mean, I guess yeah, that makes sense. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and sorority seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Yeah. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I guess so, that makes sense. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start a club of your own? You could probably be a board member of any club, any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Ah, I mean, that's how you say it? Well, to be honest, I can't say all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing with the budget and publicity to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Yes, I'm surprised there are more people in the club. Yeah, it must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Now people are very interested in putting out there all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work really hard to convince me that you're both fun and we're fun. Oh, I'm just gonna drink something real quick. Mm, yummers. Mm, mm, you're right. It's first right there. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I mean, you just kind of proved other points about the other clubs really liking the festivals or events. Since, like, I'm guessing events are ways to get more members in. No, that's pretty stupid. Well, of course, yeah, it would make sense. Like, what did I mean by that? I don't know that. Continue. I continue. I'm I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Yeah, I guess. What grade level is our dude? Like, I just realized that since he mentioned Natsuki was a first year, that would mean he's not first year. But that make him a second year? But he said last year. But what if he was first year last year? At the same time, I feel like he's like around, third year, fourth year. I don't know what Japan schools are, but like, is he a junior or senior? But they say before we graduate. So I feel like around those two, like junior or senior, I don't really think a sophomore would be make sense. Everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone, everyone, and enthu- enthusiastic, enthus, buddy. You could just say everyone agrees, but yeah, you already know what I gotta do. Enthusiastically, enthusiastically, not Andrew. Who is Andrew? I don't know Andrew. And 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 this and disaster and everyone everyone agrees. Everyone agrees. I'm not saying. God damn it! Not again. What did I? Oh, I clicked. What did I click? What did I click? Because now I gotta do this whole thing. Please, if I could put this down. The six. No, no. I did not even click nothing. What did I click? Because I don't. I was clicking enter, and then all of a sudden this thing shows up. Okay, didn't want that. Okay. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Weren't they friends? And also, Sori is just kind of this person. Oh, wait. No, she actually helped Monica, so it would make sense to call these two. Yeah, these two. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, maybe that's why we're also delighted by the idea of new member joining. I mean, no, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm and enthusiasm about literature. I know that's not how you say it. Enthusiasm. That's so close. It was so enthusiasm. Did I say it? Holy fucking shit! I said it. Lost it. And no, why am I enthusiasm? Yeah, I said it once. I said it once. Yeah, I said it once. That means I could say it. Like, you know, I'm happy I said it once. So I was actually really shocked that I said it at all. How much minutes do I have left before this thing hits 10 minutes? 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. I'm sorry about that. So, Dave, I mean, so Dave, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how I read these past few years, I really don't know how have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm gonna call it to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perked up. Alexi wanted to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. And my favorite are used novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. My voice is really scratchy from doing that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is so amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally. Here he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. That really tickles my throat. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way of her eyes that light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But I like a lot of things. Okay. Stories with deep psychological elements to really usually immerse me as well. Isn't it? Okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of lack of imagine, imagination, ima- im- imagination to completely throw you for a loop. I don't know why I was struggling on that one. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to them at a little basic level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. What do you mean? Don't you guys know each other at least? For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Right. Wrong voice. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, I hate horror. What brought you into the conversation? What's that? Well, I just. Now you touched over to me first plus second. Never mind. That's right. I mean, what voice that do for her? That's right. That's very tight. Okay. Can I say it? That's right. Yeah, use it. Oh my god. Voice crack. That's right. You usually like to write about something cute, don't you, Lasky? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were trying to work on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. Wrong voice. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything about you, so cute as you are. Sorry slides up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them often? No. I mean, no. Wait, no. Amber, I forget the voices. I even voice myself. Is it? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Huh, not very confident writer, I see. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than confidence. Well, kind of more confidence level. I'm not gonna lie to you, because confidence. The writing, the truest form of writing. I mean, the truest form of writing is writing it to oneself. Yeah, I guess so. You must be willing to open up your readers, expose your vulnerabilities, and so even so in the deepest reaches of your heart. That voice hard, bro. That's bro. I might have to give her a different voice. I hate doing that voice, but hmm. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? What do you mean? You're in literature. Do you do poems? Like I thought that you kind of do. Do you do guys do poems, or are you just reading all books all day? Because like the way you're making it sound like is if you never really did any poems. All I know is that these guys do poems, and I just really think about it. Did they not do poems before me? Like, were they dead as just reading books in here? I thought literature was about like everything about reading, poems, reading. That's why it's called literature to make it more simplify. But at that point, called it a reading club. And I feel like I'm pretty certain later down the story, when the festival was about to pick up, they were having a whole thing about poems. So they did knew something about like they know how good poems were. But at the same time, it took them 2 days to figure out about poems and just put it into a festival. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be more smart to just let everyone pick up a book, see what everyone likes, books, horror, manga. Makes sense, you know. Do you have writing too? Experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. What do you mean? There's like two people in the room who actually made poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Oh, I forgot. You guys are sitting right now. You just feel so weird. I thought you were kind of standing up, but then I realized they're just like, why would they be sitting? I don't know. Why would they be standing when they just talking about setting up tables? Okay. I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki looks. Why? Why that word? No one in their right mind is gonna put that word. I know it's in literature, but come on. Quizzically. No, quizzically at Monica. Could have said, like, bro, quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write our poems of our own. The next time we meet, we say them with each other. That's why everyone's even. That makes sense, you know? The only people in the room who actually write poems are like two people right here. Like, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense. Like, because like, that doesn't mean like everyone wrote a poem before. But then if they do write poems like, once in a while, then how come they don't do this before? And now all of a sudden they're doing it now. The way I said that thing was really weird. I feel like I just confused you guys again now. But wait, how many minutes I got? Holy guacamole. 2 minutes? Well, I guess I got it. Part three will about be making about the poem. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little comfortable with each other and strengthen our little bond. Isn't that right, Dave? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I'm bluntly coming forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Story may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at. I lost my train of thought. Why do everyone look so pissed? Sorry, why do you look so unpleasant? Like, you're the one who kind of, like, took us over here. But most of the look attitudes generally cause like pissed. Okay, I understand why these three are pissed. They were told you're gonna get a new member. But sorry, out of all people, you should be looking a little, understandable. The dude didn't have no chance like other clubs. I like the only club that he should have picked was the anime club. And awesome. I don't know. Why would you like just imagine this dude did not just say no and went back home. Like, I really wonder what would have happened if, he just never went to the club at all. Like, he just broke, you know what, bro, I'm going back home. I understand sororities are like his child friend. I'm just saying, dude. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't think it would have happened, but it be really, really makes you wonder what would have happened if he just didn't pick this club at all. I lose my train of thought. No, no, not again. Come on. Oh, okay. But I'm sorry. I thought, hmm, no, no. Huh, Dave, you all. I like how the fact that he acts like, oh my god. How come Dave's doing this to me? I mean, you kind of forced him into this situation. I'm just saying. How am I supposed to be clear headed